Hey, what's up everybody? It's Uncle Mad. This is Nashville Hot Chicken Week 2023 Part 2. Nephew P once again skipping school. I guess he's just never going back at this point in time. He's just going to be forever have a second grade education and just have to get like a... I don't even know what he's going to do with the rest of his life. It seems like he's already got off track so badly. But he's joining me today for another hot chicken journey. If you haven't watched part 1, go back and watch it now. 3 great restaurants, 3 great hot chicken experiences that you can check out there. But we've got 4 more to go. It is Thursday, so we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This video will be released on Sunday. So you will have still today, if you're watching this the day it comes out, today is your last day. Watch this video, watch the first video, see if anything floats your boat, and go get yourself some hot chicken. That's what this video is here for. And also to keep me busy, because I would just go crazy if I was just sitting around doing nothing all day every day. And somebody's got to do something with Nephew P since he's no longer enrolled in school, I guess. So, but first things we have to do today is we have to figure out where we're going today. So, as we always do, we turn to our friend, our confidant, the mighty wheel. Let's hope we don't have another little fib situation. Don't do me dirty, wheel. Take it away. All right, so we got lucky today. The wheel has selected Peachtree Grill as our destination, which is kind of funny because Nephew P went with me to Peachtree Grill during Burger Week last year. So just like we went to Stay Golden that we went to in Burger Week, now we're going to Peachtree that we went to in Burger Week. So looking forward to that one. Peachtree, as I recall, the pimento cheeseburger was pretty solid. I like that place more for the vibes. It's got like the outdoor patio setup and stuff like that, which it'll be interesting to see what it's like today because it's like 35 degrees outside, so I don't know if they have like if the patio's heated or if we're just gonna like get it and like be like, it's too cold, let's get in the car. Be interesting to see what their setup is kind of in the colder time of year, but they have online ordering available and I'm always a big fan of that. So we're gonna scroll through the menu real quick. Obviously I know what I'm getting, but we're gonna have to see what we're gonna get for Nephew P. And I'll kind of let the menu lay over the top here while we're doing this. A lot of kebab stuff, cheesesteak option, eggplant yogurt dip. Excuse me. Lots of kebabs. Like kebabs is kind of like the main part of the menu there, so that kind of shows you where the menu's based on. And they've got some sandwiches, a Reuben, smoked duck and crepes. That sounds interesting. More kebabs, but on pitas this time. I got the burger. They got the pimento cheeseburger that we got last year during Burger Week. Patty melt. Some salads, sides. I got lettuce wraps with curry lime pork. That's interesting. Spinach dip, corn bacon cheddar fritters, potato wedges, falafel as a side, rice. A lot of everything. Desserts. We got creme brulee, frozen pistachio. Drinks, you know, your standard sodas, all the good stuff there. Kids menu, this is where we gotta go for Nephew P. All right, here are your choices. You got grilled cheese, a cheese pita pizza, or chicken tender strips.
I'm gonna go for the bacon and egg burger.
You want the bacon and egg burger, which was not on the kids menu after I said, here's the 3 things on the kids menu. You are more trouble than you're worth. All right, bacon, egg, and cheeseburger. All right, order is in and we have arrived at Peachtree. Let's eat. All right, we found our spot out on the patio. Got a little bit of heat coming in there. It is a little chilly still though, but that helps a little bit. But like I said, I love the vibe of this place. This would be a... yep. It's gonna be a cool place to hang out. On their website, it actually said you can rent out the rooms here, the private rooms here, for Super Bowl parties, which is pretty cool. Oh my God. That cheeseburger's bigger than your whole head. Here we go, taste test for the burger. Oh my gosh. You definitely didn't eat that burger. How is it?
Amazing.
Amazing. Better than your burger yesterday? Which one's the best? That one or the other one? The other one? Oh wow, good job. Stay golden, the heirloom burger remains undefeated. All right, the big reveal. My wrap, hot chicken wrap. Oh, it looks like it's grilled chicken, so it's actually healthy. Good job. Speaking of healthy, Nephew P was talking about New Year, New Me, and he decided to have a Diet Coke as his beverage so he can lose some weight. Good job. Weight loss goals. 2023 is our year, Nephew P. This looks really, really good. I can't wait to eat this. Here goes nothing. Get this bad boy up and into my mouth. Oh my goodness. Bone apple taste. Oh, I already lost a piece of chicken. Here we go. Oh my god. Look at another bite. That's really good. This might be the winner so far. I don't know if I've highlighted this at any of our stops, but they have these signs out at most of the restaurants that advertise the event, have the QR code to take you to the website so you can vote. Also talks about the photo contest of how you share your pics and you can win a prize, I think. Oh yeah, right there, to win prizes. I have been sharing the pictures and little short reviews on my Instagram and my TikTok, so if you don't follow me on those, you can go follow me there to get advanced looks at these videos and stuff that I'm doing behind the scenes. And pictures of Nephew P being bad. Don't show his teachers though. All right, we've finished our lunch. Time to discuss the meals. Nephew P, you said the burger was amazing, but you said yesterday's was better. Do you still feel that way after eating the rest of your burger?
Actually, I think this one was better.
All right, so he has pushed the Peachtree Bacon, Egg, and Cheeseburger ahead of the Stay Golden Heirloom Burger. I believe Jesta may dispute you on that one. She loves that heirloom burger, but it looked really good. I mean, it was a huge burger, way too big for him. He definitely didn't need a big burger like that. I am impressed that you eat burgers with like bacon and eggs and sauces and stuff like on that, because when I was like a kid, when I was his age, meat and cheese only, no toppings. Keep that mayo, keep that lettuce, keep that pickle away from my burger. My palate has grown since then, but for him to be like a little like 3-year-old baby and will eat a lot of different things, that's pretty impressive. So for my hot chicken pita, it was good. Of what I've eaten this week, it's probably the thing I would be most likely to eat again. The grinder was probably better, but it's just so much food. It literally was to the point of being too much food on that grinder, but this was a good amount of food, the right amount, you know, felt like a little healthier while you're eating it. But I wouldn't call it Nashville hot chicken. I don't know if it was because it wasn't fried or if the like spice and sauce they used for the heat was a different kind of thing than what you typically get on Nashville hot chicken, but it just wasn't really Nashville hot chicken. So as like a dish, as on its own, I'd probably give it like 3.5, 4 pitas, stars, whatever the rating there would be. But since we're rating Nashville hot chicken and it's Nashville hot chicken week, as a Nashville hot chicken dish, it was probably only about like a 2. I hate to do it because it was good, it was tasty, I would get it again, but as a Nashville hot chicken dish, it just didn't meet what I would say was the criteria for Nashville hot chicken. So sadly, as much as I enjoy this place, as much I'll be back for sure. The vibes are good, the food, everything I've ever eaten here has been good, but for purely Nashville hot chicken scale only, like I said, maybe like 3.5 pitas. 3.5 pitas, but only 2 flames on the Nashville hot chicken scale. Good though. I don't want it to come off like I'm knocking Peachtree Grill, because every time I've been here I've enjoyed what I've gotten and I'll be back for sure. Nephew P, final thoughts?
I don't know.
No, he doesn't know. All right, we'll be back. We have 3 days left to go. Now, what's tomorrow? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Stay tuned. You don't have to go anywhere. It's going to be coming up right now. Nashville Hot Chicken Week, Day 5, TGIF. Don't know where we're going, so we got to go to the wheel, figure out where our next destination is. Wheel. right, so family tacos for the hot chicken torta. Pretty excited about this one because this is one of the more unique, kind of outside the box ones. So looking forward to see how this thing turns out. Beans on a sandwich. It's gonna be interesting. All right, here we are. Nice little outdoor patio here, but definitely too cold for that. All right, so they do have a little indoor seating here. Pretty nice, quaint little place. You with 2 extra sauces. I'm not really sure what they are, but they don't look like anything that was advertised to be on the sandwich, so I'm going to skip those and just eat the sandwich as it has been prepared. Bon appetit. That is a really, really good sandwich. I would eat that very often, which is maybe not a good thing because I definitely don't need to be eating things like that all the time, but that is a really, really good sandwich. And like my wife was asking me in one of my other reviews, I think it was the Peachtree Grill, the one I did yesterday, she was asking me, what do you mean when you say it's not really Nashville hot chicken? And I couldn't really put it into words. I couldn't really explain it to her, especially because she doesn't eat Nashville hot chicken. So I was like, she's not gonna really be able to understand. I feel like people that eat it a lot will know what I mean when I say that, but this one has that Nashville hot chicken flavor. And the way I would describe it is like you take the bite, you get the flavor, and the heat sort of comes on almost like a delay, and then it just kind of hangs around, but it's not an overpowering heat. It's just a heat that like makes its presence known. And that's like the perfect like heat level for me. I know like some people just like want to like nuke themselves and be pouring in sweat, but I'm like, get the flavor that you get from the heat, get the presence of the heat, but just not be overwhelmed by it. And that's what this sandwich has. The guacamole is surprisingly like a really good complement to the hot chicken. Like it gives it like a cool, like fresh complement to the hot chicken. It's kind of like the other day when I was at Slow Burn, I said like the Italian meats being on that grinder really didn't add anything to the sandwich and was almost overpowered by the hot chicken. It's kind of, this is what, when you're kind of adding stuff and putting unique toppings onto a sandwich, this is how it should work out, where like they complement and kind of work together. Because like the guacamole, you get the cool fresh taste that almost kind of helps you kind of get past the heat. So this is a hit for me. This is, I'm really tempted to go pretty high on this. I'm gonna give it one more bite before I get my official score. I like that a lot. The bread is really good. It's like somewhere between like a hamburger bun and a croissant, but it's toasted. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it, you know, it's what's in my head. I'm gonna give it 4 flames. 4 flames for this sandwich right here. Good job, Family Tacos. Seems like a really cool spot, but I was the only person there. You know, it's early though. It's like just now 5 o'clock, so you know, maybe dinner rush will come a little bit later or something like that. But it's a really good spot. I could see it being more of a takeout spot too, because it's kind of like a smaller restaurant with a seating area and the patio. So maybe it does big takeout business, but it's a cool spot. It's crazy driving through this part of Nashville. This is on Charlotte Avenue out in West Nashville. Just pretty much right next door to the ML Rose out here. It's crazy how this has become like the big trendy hipster area out here, because my dad worked out here in West Nashville, like just on the other side of the interstate from Family Tacos for like 100 years. And this was like the worst part of Nashville. So it's really great to see it kind of turning the corner and becoming cool. Well, you know, Rockin' Dough is out here that we come out to pretty frequently for trivia nights. It's cool to see it. It gives me hope for my hometown of Madison, Tennessee, which is a dump right now. So hopefully that can be fixed in the future. Great sandwich, 4 flames. 2 days left. We got the weekend, baby. Saturday and Sunday of Hot Chicken Week, and then we'll call it a day. All right, Nashville Hot Chicken Week, day 6. 2 days to go. Saturday, you know the rest. It's Catterday. Go watch the Catterday video that came out today. I'm sure it's hilarious. 2 days of hot chicken left, and then I gotta go on like a cleanse or a detox or something like that. But let's take a moment to spin the wheel and see where our destination will be. Hey everybody, it is future Uncle Mad here, jumping in real quick to say the wheel selected Harriet's Rooftop, which was once again another restaurant inside a hotel downtown Nashville. I debated whether to go through with it or not, but here were the two things that ultimately made me decide to go against the wheel. Was one, Harriet's didn't open until I think 4 or 5 o'clock, so I didn't really want to go downtown Nashville on a Saturday night by myself, because Jess is having a girls' night tonight. Stay tuned, future update for boys' night for what we did while Jessica was away. But I decided to go against the wheel just because I didn't want to fight downtown Nashville on a Saturday night to once again try to eat at a hotel restaurant. But it looked really good. It was like a Nashville hot chicken sushi, so I would have liked to try it, but ultimately I finally decided, you know, this is where I break from the wheel, because of the 4 dishes I had left on my list, there was 2 that were head and shoulders above the other 2 that I wanted to try, so I decided for the last 2 to go with my gut, to go with my choice. We'll be damned. Back to you, Pass Mad.
Thought I found a nice, pleasant spot to stop to eat my food, but I think this vulture may have other plans for me.
All right, so today the wheel has selected for us Wilco Fusion. Great little looking like kind of Mexican fusion restaurant in Franklin, Tennessee. We are having the cowboy chicken arepa, golden fried corn cake, Nashville hot chicken, pico de gallo, cheese mix, fried sweet plantain, coleslaw, and pink sauce. Sounds good. And we already have it, so let's try it. Just the pink sauce. This is really not working out well with a plastic knife and fork. And I think I got a good amount of stuff on there. Bon appetit. This is incredibly hard to eat, especially with a plastic knife and fork. This is very similar to the pita at Peachtree Grill, where it's very good as a dish in and of itself. I'm not 100% sure I would call it Nashville hot chicken though. Let me try this piece here. It's crazy. It was literally freezing cold in Nashville this morning. Like my windshield, everything was frozen when I left this morning. And now like midday, it's like borderline pleasant. Sitting outside to eat. People are running around on the playground over here. Nashville's weather's the worst. It's closer to Nashville hot chicken. Actually, it's pretty close. I'd call it just short of Nashville hot chicken. And this is pulled or grilled or something like that. It's not fried, so maybe that's where the distinct here is. The spice is closer to Nashville hot chicken than the spice was on the Peachtree Grill one. I'd like it a lot better if it wasn't so hard to eat. You know what? Okay. Here we go. 3.5 flames. Good flavor, good dish, a little hard to eat. The chicken's close to Nashville hot chicken, but not quite. Maybe just a tad bit off. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but 3.5 flames feels like the right number for this, because this is good, but I gotta knock it a little bit for being hard to eat and for being slightly off of Nashville hot chicken, just a tad bit. Like the Peachtree was just not really Nashville hot chicken at all, in my opinion. This is close, so good job. One day to go, one more day of hot chicken to go. All right, so I appreciate Wilco Fusion trying to help me reach my fitness goals for 2023, but I kind of think if that had fried chicken instead of like grilled or smoked or pulled or whatever type of non-breaded chicken it had on it. That could have pushed it up to like a 4, maybe even a 4.5, because that was a really good dish, but it was just, I can't even put my finger on it. That's why I think maybe it was the fried part of it, and maybe that was what the issue was with Peachtree as well. I don't know, but I felt like that was really good, but in my head, just 3.5. I was like 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. It's really, really good, but it's 3.5, and I wonder if it had been fried, would that have pushed it to a 4, maybe even like a 4.5, because it was really good. That's definitely a place I want to eat again. I noticed, I couldn't get a good look at it, but there was a certificate on the wall that I think was their award for winning one of the categories in Burger Week. So I would assume they will be back on the list for Burger Week next year, and I'll probably make a point to try and come out here and check them out for Burger Week, because I really like that. I'd really like to see what they do with a burger, but maybe I wish the chicken was fried. I don't know. I can't even put it into words and articulate why that felt like it could have been a 4 dish, but I couldn't get there. So who knows? Appreciate the effort to help me eat a little healthier though. I don't know if arepas are always as hard as that one, but like it was almost impossible to cut through. I was using the plastic knife that they gave me at the restaurant, so maybe a stronger knife would have helped me out better, but that also kind of knocked a little bit, that not being able to cut through the arepa, making the thing difficult to eat. I had to knock it a little bit for that. Like I ended up just like scraping all the toppings off and throwing the arepas off to the side and just eating all the toppings, because I couldn't even cut through the arepas at a certain point in time. But the pieces of arepa that I got had good flavor, but I seem to remember like arepas being like a more soft consistency. I could be completely wrong about that. I'm not any kind of arepa expert. I think I've only had it like once or twice in my entire life. I think at like Bonnaroo I used to get arepas, or that might have been something completely different. I might have never had an arepa, but I think I had one at Bonnaroo a couple times. I don't know. Good place. We'll definitely be back there if they're involved in Burger Week. One day to go.
All right, Nashville Hot Chicken Week, the finale, the last day. Jesta is joining me for this one, although I doubt she's going to be enjoying any hot chicken, not really her style. We're going to Hunter's Station though, so she'll have no shortage of choices of what to eat. This is one I'm looking forward to. When the initial menu and restaurants and participating items, I said all those words in the wrong order, were announced. This is one that jumped out to me. It's Red House Nashville with hot chicken. As I mentioned earlier, the wheel has been banished. It's been pushed to the side. I picked this one because I was definitely going to do this one if the wheel never picked it. So here we are. Let's go. The excitement is palpable. Forgot the parking here, kind of sucks, but luckily we found a spot pretty easily in the back lot, so not too terrible. And the first 90 minutes is free, so that's good to know. All right, here's all your available choices here. And they got a shout out to the old days of the original Hunters when it was where everybody got their trucks doled out and lift kits put on. All right, so I'm not a drinker. Jess got a beer because she's way too hungover and needs a little hair of the dog. But I decided to get the little Harpeth Chicken Scratch because that's kind of been the promoted beer for the week, so it felt appropriate to get it to commemorate the last day of Hot Chicken Week. Cheers. That tastes like a beer. Alright. Goodness me, here we go, Nashville. Alright, so Jesta originally got the shrimp and grits from Red's, but one bite in decided she wasn't feeling that today, so she went to the Picnic tab and got the chopped cheese. And this is, the presentation on everything here is very good. I gotta give them credit for that, because this bun this is like a bun out of like a commercial. Like, remember, did you ever see that special that was on TV where they showed how they make all the food look fancier in commercials than it is in real life? Yeah, it's like Crisco on burger buns and stuff like that, but like this looks like that in real life. Looks good. Good choice, Jesta, on the second try. All right, so that was really tasty. I thought the bread to meat ratio was a little off on the Philly, and Jessica explained to me that in the Northeast, where we're both honorarily from, it's more typical on like a Philly cheesesteak for them to like hollow out the loaf of bread to kind of cut back on how much the oversaturation of bread to meat kind of is. But overall, it's really good. Like the last little bit when I was kind of getting full of bread, I scraped the chicken cheese and peppers off and put them on top of the fries.
had made like a loaded fry, which was even better. So I would give like the Nashville 3 flames, but the self-made loaded fries that I made, I give those 4 flames. Jessica ate like 3 meals in there, so I don't even know what she would score because she just had so much food.
I ate like 2 bites of 3 meals.
Yes, she ordered 3 meals and ate about 2 bites of all of them. She's a problem. Something like that. All right, so with that being said, Nashville Hot Chicken Week is officially over. I am giving my vote to family tacos, the torta. That was my favorite thing I had this week. That was a close second though. Like I said, if it had been the fries, loaded Nashville fries, that would have won hands down. But torta gets the win. I'm gonna go vote. You should too. I'm releasing this probably in the next, literally as soon as I can. So if you're watching this the day of February 5th, 2023, you still got time to participate in Nashville Hot Chicken Week. Go out, eat your hot chicken, cast your vote. I'll put the link to the website down below. Subscribe to the channel, turn the bell on for notifications. Just any final thoughts on your multiple meals you ate today?
No, but I think I'm gonna have you go get the car and pick me up over here when we leave because I don't want to walk back to the car.